What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have a minor update for Diablo 2 Reimagined. We are going to be updating to version 2.0.2. There are a few changes. I will go over the patch notes for you guys, but make sure you head over to Nexus Mods to go ahead and update the game, because if history is any indication, they will probably update again very soon. Usually after the release of like a major version of the game, they will update it for quite a while before they get it to a spot that they like and get it to a place where you don't have to worry about updating for at least a couple of weeks. But with that being said, let's go ahead and just jump right on into it. So first off, we have general changes. So javelins should now properly allow 5 upgrades. They were not doing that before, but now they will. Added elemental tags to non-damage skills so that they will now benefit from the crafted plus element skills crafts. Fixed some Nightmare Terror Zone drop rates for various super uniques. I do not know if this means that they were nerfed. I don't know if this means that they were buffed, because as you can see yourself right here, it just says that they fixed some of the drop rates for those super uniques. But if I was going to guess, I would have to guess that they probably got nerfed, because again, if this was a season, I think we'd probably be calling it the season of the nerfs. So I would be very surprised if anything other than a nerf happened there. So summoner key drop rates increased to match other key holders. That one is strange to me because for some reason, maybe it's just RNG, but I've always felt like I would get summoner key drops way more than any other key drops. Like Nithalak was the one to me that would almost never drop a key. Let me know in the comments below. Did you have that experience too? Or were you feeling like Summoner never dropped keys for you as well? New Lieutenant Super Uniques, example, Raven's Talon, now have proper loot tables. So before they were probably dropping items that people might have actually cared about. So I have to again assume that they're probably only going to drop trash items for you now. Because again, I would be really surprised if they did something to make you a little more powerful. So most likely they'll probably just drop a bunch of potions. Fixed missing languages in item names for several languages. Evil Force should display properly now on new potions. Winged Helm now properly shows the X to indicate that it is an exceptional base. I did notice that, but I already knew it was exceptional, so it never really bothered me, only because I knew what it was supposed to be. I'm sure there was a lot of people out there too, but good on you for fixing that one. Good stuff. So up next we have the Horadric Cube. Crafted Grand Charm recipes with full damage, reduced from, see, reduced, there we go. Okay, this is what I was expecting. Nerfs, okay, now everything feels normal now. Plus 20 to 30, down to plus 10 to 18 to be more in line with other affixes for the cost. Okay, so that makes sense. Fix some recipes that had the incorrect gem, rune, and jewel requirements. Fix some recipes that had tau/ort/am rune numbers mixed up. Fix some item upgrades for amulet recipes that were not requiring orbs of infusion as they should. Wait. So did somebody find a way to do the orb of infusion crafting recipes or upgrade recipes without actually having an orb of infusion? And for you out there, guy who figured that out, why didn't you tell us, man? Why the hell didn't you tell us, bro? That's kind of selfish. I'm just saying. You could have helped us all out a little, but no. Instead, you're like, oh, I'm not going to tell anybody this. Well, guess what? They found out anyways. Fix new quiver recipes to require rare jewel instead of foul rune as intended. Fix the helm craft recipes, all defaulting to plus fire skills. Now proper displays the plus cold/lightning skills levels added. Fixed item upgrade from helm all skill recipe syntax to actually spawn properly. Fixed weapon upgrade recipes for enhanced defense plus attack rating to now correctly use a cham rune instead of a jaw rune. Alright, so let's talk about some monsters. Nerfed Talic static on death from 90% HP to 75% HP. Raven Talon and Raven Eye will now only spawn once per game. I am a little bit surprised to see that, because I was under the assumption that they were going to put those as their own minion. So unless the plans have changed for that, which this would indicate they have, that kind of shocks me, because I know a lot of people were really enjoying getting their asses beaten down when they would fight them in normal. So I don't know why they decided not to do that. That's interesting. So items. Note, changes are not retroactive and will not impact existing items. So if you have one of these items before the nerf, because I mean, come on guys, let's be real, they're probably gonna be nerfs. So if you had one, keep it, because you have the best version of these items now. So just be aware of that. So uniques, Hill Giant's Bludgeon, and what did they do to it? Max damage decreased from plus 300 to 350 to 200 and 250. So 100 points of damage has been taken away from that item. Minimum damage decreased from 120 to 150 to 90 to 120. Yeah. Wave Whipper. Removed useless, increased stamina O skill. That makes sense. That one I'm not surprised about whatsoever. Okay. Ecstasy of Ister. I probably pronounced that wrong. I don't care. I'm just gonna move right along like nothing even happened. Max mana and max life reduced from 25 to 10%. Flat PDR reduced from 25 to 30 to 18 to 25. Flat MDR reduced from 25 to 30 to 10 to 15. Required level increased from 71 to 80. Eye level increased from 65 to 86. You can only get this item in hell now. If somehow, some way you find a way to make it into hell without getting shit stomped, you might find this item. Moving on. Affixes. Rings can no longer roll the of life everlasting suffix, highest flat reduction tier. Poison dagger charges should only roll on daggers. I guess before they weren't only rolling on daggers, but now they will. Tectonic slam charges should now only roll on slam weapons. Charms. Mana after kill has been reduced from 3, 6, 10 to 1, 2, and 3. Life per hit has been reduced from 3, 6, 10 to 1, 2, and 3. Disabled magic resistance rolls. Yes, you heard that correctly. So right now, you can find some charms that will actually give you magic resistance. Well, the monsters were never intended to really be dealing with players that had high magic resistance. So they put this into the game onto charms and then realized that it was too powerful, is what I'm assuming happened here. So they're disabling it, so because the game can't really, factor that in properly. So this one is at least understandable, because as it says right here, right, it's so the affix shouldn't be so easily obtainable, because magic res has always been something that was really hard to find and very coveted. So I can agree with this one for sure. It makes sense to me. Disabled hulking affix on grand charms, added flat normal damage. This is redundant with the red / sanguinary / blood affix on charms, which have more reasonable values. So it just seems like they actually disabled hulking affix just to keep it more streamlined, because they were basically the same thing as what it sounds like. A level requirement on crafted sunders hopefully reduced the amount of level 99 required outputs from crafting sunders. Okay, so when you would craft a sunder charm, because they were already such a high level, it would make it so that you had to be a level 99 to equip a crafted sunder charm, which is a little ridiculous, because if you're level 99, you probably don't need a crafted sunder charm. Will it make your life easier? Yeah, it will, for sure. But you probably don't need it, because you obviously know what you're doing, because you're level 99. Class changes. Druid, Solar Creeper now properly synergizes with Ravens instead of itself. Early Raven skill scaling curve reduced. End curve increased to compensate. Paladin, Holy Bolt description updated to no longer state that it heals allies. I thought they had already fixed this on a previous patch. I'm assuming that what must have happened here was they forgot to actually include it in the wording to Holy Bolt. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Holy Bolt can no longer target allies, and it shouldn't, because you can't heal your allies anyways, so it don't really matter. Fist of the Heavens Holy Bolt's now shotgun again, as this was vanilla behavior. Similar behavior to Lightning Fury. A little surprised with this, because previously they had basically removed all of the shotgunning effects in Diablo. And although I do like this, I would not be surprised whatsoever if they double back on this and make it so that it does not shotgun. Because you know, someone's gonna find a way to have fun with that ability and be able to be powerful, and they're not gonna have that shit, and they're gonna have to nerf it. So, is what it is. Anyways, that's all for the Season of Nerf video. Not a very long video, hopefully I got it cut down to a reasonable amount of time. Also, if you enjoy these videos, if you find them to be helpful, if it makes your life easier, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really quick before I go, I have been playing for like the last 4 days now, you know, ever since they released it. And I have to say, I'm not really enjoying it. Let me know how you guys feel down below. I'm sure with the gaming climate the way it is today, I'm probably in the minority. But yeah, I'm just, you know, go ahead, let me know how you feel about all that. I have been getting shit stomped in hell. I'm level 61, so I'm probably there way too early. But I mean, like, it is insane. I think I have like negative 60 resistances right now, man. Like, it's like not even fun anymore, you know? Like, it reminds me of Elden Ring, I guess. I mean, I will always love Diablo 2, and I like this mod, but this version in particular is just effing crazy, man. But if you enjoy hard games, then you'll probably like this. So thank you very much for your time. Hopefully I was able to make that a little more entertaining for you, and you could actually just listen to it while you were doing something else and not actually have to read these on your own. So if I helped you out, please go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTuber stuff that everybody says, and I will see you guys on the next video. So